Welcome everyone to the Taylor School District regularly scheduled board meeting of January 10th, 2023, or 2024, I should say, where our mission statement is to educate, engage, and empower those we serve. And our vision statement is that we will be the innovative destination district where all succeed. This meeting is called to order at 6 o'clock. Mr. Heath.
Here.
Mr. Myers. Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas.
Here.
Ms. Shufelt.
Here.
Mr. Wright is here. Ms. Block. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and all. First up on our agenda, we have some good news and we have some guests here with us tonight. To speak will be Miss Lynette Snyder, and they'll be discussing about Ella Geis fundraiser as well as the future fundraiser for the Taylor High School Band.
Yes. Thank you for inviting us. This is Amanda and Jen. She's our secretary, and Jen does all of our social media for the Taylor Music Boosters. And I just want to say thank you to them because our board is amazing and they get so much accomplished, and so very proud of them. We've done a lot this year. The few fundraisers that we've done is the cookie fundraiser that the band did, and they raised $2,137.25. And that all goes to the students. So whatever the students sold, they got like 85%. I think so. It was like a lot. So they got a lot percent of the, yeah, it was a very good fundraiser. And so that goes to them. And then we did the Chipotle fundraiser, which didn't turn out so great. We had some complaints about that. They had, they ran out of toppings.
Oh.
So, but they rounded up for us a little bit since that happened, and we got $222.22. So, and then the last fundraiser, I want to say it's not for Taylor Music Boosters, but the board did put it together, and it was called the Ella Amazing fundraiser for the Geis family. They are both music. Ella is in the music program, and her brother Michael is also in the music program, and Ella has cancer, and we raised $2,200 for them. And Thursday alone, we raised $1,171, and then $20 online. And then the Children's Cancer Foundation that took the money kind of to collect all of it, to donate, they raised it to the $2,200. So they also put a donation in to help us, which was amazing. So, and I also wanted to say thank you because so many people came out to support Ella and the family that night. We sold 81 wristbands, plus multiple community council members. Our mayor came out and made a donation, or they just came to purchase stuff from the bake sale to show their support, which is awesome. In addition to all the students and our band families who came out to support Ella and the Geis family, and it was just a good night, and it was fun to see her having fun with her friends and her family. And then upcoming events that we have, fundraisers, is Music Bingo Family Fun Night, which is February 3rd. It's from 5:30 to 8:30. So it's just what they're doing, music bingo. So it's like $20 in advance per person, or we're gonna do like a family or group rate of $75 where you get 8 slices of pizza and 4 drinks like soda or water. With that $75, and that's in pre-sale only. And then it's $25 at the door per person.
Where's that located?
That's at the high school.
In the gym.
In the gym.
In the gym, okay. And what time?
5:30 to 8:30. And they're gonna have like basket raffles to do, and we have a DJ coming doing the music bingo, so it should be a lot of fun. The other one that's coming up is just an adult only oh my goodness, lost my place. Casino, thank you. Casino bus trip to Battle Creek Firekeepers Casino. It's on March 2nd. It's a round trip bus trip to Battle Creek Firekeepers. And you get, it's $50 per person. It's only for adults, 21 and up. And then you get $25 back, actually. You get $20 in gaming, free play, and $5 in food. So
They pick us up from the high school and drop us off
At the
back
high
at the
school.
high school.
Okay.
And
Very cool.
that one, when you get your tickets, if you say what student you're with,
Mhm.
They get a
goes in the
percent.
student's music account.
Awesome.
And the band is, well, the music program is going to Disney in February.
Oh.
So this helps them to be able to pay for their Disney trip, pay for band camp, pay for any other expenses that they've got coming up.
And if you guys have any great fundraisers that you guys can think of, I'm all ears. We had to switch camps, so that is a huge cost. That's gonna be a huge cost next year. It's raising like $300. So we're trying to find any way that we can to help them, put money in their account. And we're looking into the future. We're trying to put together a color fun run, but we have no dates, so hopefully we can get that together too.
Awesome.
And that's it.
Thank you so much. And thank you for everything you do for the Taylor High School Band. It honestly is amazing, the work
It's a
that you
great
all do.
group.
So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right, moving on to item number 4, our revision / approval of the agenda, Ms. Block.
Are there any revisions to the agenda? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the agenda as written? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Mr. Myers? Mr. Thomas? Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Ms. Block is a yes. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
That passes 7-0.
All right, moving on to item number 5 of our agenda, discussion items. First up, we have our bank depositories, Ms. Hill.
Thank you. In terms of our bank depositories, there's no change from last year to this year. And they are listed in your agenda as bank of, let's see, in terms of our brokers, they are PNC, Huntington Capital Markets, and Baker Tilly Investment Services. In terms of the banks that the district would like to continue to use, Bank of America, Comerica Bank, Flagstar Bank, Huntington National Bank, and PNC Bank, same as last year. And I can just roll on to discussion item number 2.
Yes, and that is going to be the appointment of the district auditors.
We would like to keep the same auditor as the previous year. They have audited the district's financials for the last 10 years. And that would be Taylor Morgan, CPAs, and business advisors.
Is there any discussion on any of those 2 items? All right, thank you. Moving on to item number 3, designate authorized personnel, Mr. Wager.
So as part of, what takes place with the organizational meeting tonight, we do need to set in place, who is agreed upon to sign certain items on behalf of the school district. And so when we're talking about authorized personnel to sign checks, we would be looking to put on there as the board treasurer and the board president as those names that could be on there. In terms of signing contracts or agreements for the school district, it would be the superintendent, the CFO, or any other designee. I do want to specify, as Ms. Hill has come on board, her and I have been working very closely, and I know this has been a topic that has come up obviously in the last couple of meetings, but we've been working very closely on making sure we have a system where we are constantly in communication to put in that check and balance, so we don't have people just signing off on contracts that we are not aware of fully as a cabinet. And I did want to clarify that as we make this recommendation for who can sign contracts and agreements. When it comes to approving purchase orders, we are making the recommendation for the CFO and the finance director to have that authority. And when we were talking about electronic officer with policy number 6144, same, it would be the CFO and finance director. And all this again with that understanding that we are in constant communication and we are building internally amongst the cabinet those checks and balances for ourselves.
And I just want to make just a slight correction. It's the board treasurer will be the authorized personnel to sign the checks. And if the board treasurer is unable to, the board president would be that backup. So it's or.
Yeah.
So. Is there any discussion? All right, thank you. Moving on to item number 4 of our discussion items, the Taylor School District Utilization Plan. So tonight, we have on our agenda the utilization plan that was presented to the community. The plan we are going to break through, I'm going to go through the year 1 plan and what the recommendation would be for approval tonight. Mr. Wager will go through that year 2 plan for you all. So for the year 1, which would be starting next school year, trying to make sure I get my years right, 24-25 school year. The only change to the school district that the board is recommending for that year is the closure of Eureka Heights Elementary School. Those students would then go to McDowell and Holland Elementary. With that, also the boundaries of Eureka Heights would be absorbed by those 2 schools as well. So there'd be boundary shifts with that school specifically. Originally in year 1 plan was also the determination for the utilities department as well as the PRC after discussion with Mr. Wager last night. I know the conversations have continued with the IT director as well as our facilities director. The board is proposing to remove that and make a determination for both the PRC and the utility department at a later date. So that will not be taking place tonight. That piece of the plan will be later determined. Then moving on to year 2.
So in order to prepare for the 25-26 school year, when we get into that second year, we would be still consolidating the 2 middle schools, both Hoover and West Middle School, into Taylor Middle School on the campus of what's currently Kenyon Elementary and West Middle School. So that plan is to still do that consolidation. Also in year 2, that would be when we would remove Randall Elementary from its current space over to what is now currently Hoover Middle School. We would proceed also at that point with moving the Johnson Early Childhood Center to Eureka Heights, and that would become the Early Childhood Center. And we would also in that year move Kenyon over into Johnson, as was described in the plan. And then the final piece would be closing Taylor Parks Elementary School, and the students from there would be attending what would become the new Randall Elementary School at Hoover, and Blair Moody would be the other place that Taylor Park students would go at that point. With that said, at that time, we would have to redraw some boundaries to make these buildings as even as we could on the sizing. And that would be part of this process as well, to approve that restructuring of our boundary lines.
Is there any discussion?
This will all be on the school website, right? The year 1 and year 2 will all have the breakdown.
Yeah,
For everybody?
absolutely.
Okay.
We were just having that discussion before the meeting of exactly what that's going to look like. Having a frequently asked questions section, having the ability to find all you need regarding this plan will there be there. In fact, we would be sending a communication tonight to clarify where to find that.
So right now, we are removing that completely from the utilization plan. Once we make a determination, then that would come back for board action at a later date as we work through with both directors of those facilities. Yeah. The statement was just, can we make sure that we speak into the mic so everyone can hear? Gotcha. Any other discussion? All right, thank you. Moving on to our action items, Ms. Block.
Okay, action item number 2. Anybody here? Action item number 2, can everybody hear me? Okay, my voice doesn't carry. Number 1, bank depositories, policy 154. Be it resolved that the following brokers, dealers, safekeeping institutions, pool accounts, and banks be designated as depositories of the Taylor School District and authorized to accept in accordance with its terms and conditions from time to time in effect for the credit of the school district and/or for collections, any and all checks, drafts, and other negotiable instruments when endorsed in the name of the school district by rubber stamp or otherwise. Brokers, dealers, safekeeping, PNC Financial Services, Huntington Capital Markets, Baker Tilly Investment Services. Pooled accounts, MILAF Public Financial Management, PFM, UMB Bank. Banks, Bank of America, Comerica Bank, Flagstar Bank, Huntington National Bank, PNC Bank NA. Be it further resolved that the treasurer of the school district be and she hereby is authorized to open with the bank such accounts, including savings accounts and interest earning checking accounts as she may determine to be necessary and desirable. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers. Motion carries 7-0. Action item number 2, appointment of district auditors. Be it resolved that the Board of Education retain Taylor and Morgan CPAs as the Taylor School District auditors. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers. Mr. Thomas. Motion is carried 7-0. Number 3, designate authorized personnel, policy 154. It is recommended the board appoint the following: board treasurer and then president,
Or.
or
Yeah.
board president as authorized personnel to sign checks. Superintendent, CFO, or designee as authorized personnel to sign contracts and/or agreements. CFO or finance director as authorized personnel to approve purchase orders. CFO or finance director as authorized electronic officer, ETO, in accordance with policy 6144. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers. Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Motion is carried 7-0. Number 4, Taylor School District Utilization Plan. It is recommended the board approve. Information was provided. Well, I know information was provided. Okay, motion to approve the district's utilization plan as discussed and presented tonight. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers? Mr. Thomas? Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Shufel?
Yes.
That motion is carried 6-1.
Moving on to item number 7 of the night, we have our item scheduled for the next agenda, Wednesday, January 24th of 2024. We have our good news and our student representatives. Next on our agenda, we have item number 8, which is our public comment. Thank you to all those who could be with us tonight. We understand the importance of continuing to keep you informed and providing an opportunity for you to be heard. Public comment will begin with those in person and then move to our online audience. For those in person, please step up to the microphone and state your name and address for the record. After the in-person comment, our online audience will need to find the raise hand symbol for our moderator to recognize and unmute you. Please take into consideration common courtesy, refrain from any personal attacks, and please keep your comments to 3 minutes or less. We will provide and assist with timekeeping so each guest will be able to monitor their own time and know when to conclude, so all who wish to speak will have an equal opportunity to do so. As a reminder, if there are any questions at this meeting or by some other avenue, Superintendent Michael Wager or his designee will work on getting those answers to you in a timely manner. We'll begin with those in person.
Hi there, my name is Cynthia Nickel, 30809 Stephen Court, Westland, Michigan. I'd like to address the board this evening to just present a request to not use my name or former position in the term poor decision-making of previous administration. I proudly served the Taylor community for over 4 years, whether that was in my role as state and federal program director or assistant superintendent, or as brief interim superintendent. When I resigned in August, I left on wonderful terms with the Board of Education and with the school district. I was told I would always have a place here in Taylor. I was invited to even continue a possibility of contract consulting work for the school district. So I was very proud to be able to leave on good, friendly terms. I'm proud of the many accomplishments, both individually and collectively, whether they were my own accomplishments or in collaboration with cabinet or the school improvement team or our administrators. I maintained grant budgets that started anywhere from $9 million up to $23 million. I secured several new grants for the school district that are quite numerous, including opportunities for teachers to obtain their EL endorsements, extensive professional development for teachers. I advocated to the Michigan Department of Education the rationale for utilizing the Title I dollars to secure significant upgrades for the kindergarten through 12th grade to all of the buildings, which included new library books, new flexible seating, new TVLA furniture. I want to remind that each grant requires distinct collaboration with the CFO, with the Michigan Department of Education as a set of checks and balances. And my work was always approved and reviewed by the MDE. The ESSER dollars had very strict guidelines for use, and the submitted budgets were always aligned with the Michigan Department of Education requirements. I attended one-on-one sessions with the MDE consultant to be sure and ensure that the Taylor School District always remained in compliance for all grants. Additionally, during my tenure, every employee group had contract negotiations, and I was so proud to know that every single employee, no matter what their job title or role was within the Taylor School Districts, had received upgraded and generous contracts. It was during this time that the discussion of financial cliff fast approaching was communicated. Additionally, I advocated that the way to attract and retain new students and to retain staff is that the Taylor School District needed to offer and give programs and resources that made people want to come back to Taylor.
Miss Nickel, the time did expire.
Oh,
So I just want to let
I'm
you know
so
that.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
I
will-
appreciate it.
You will receive the remainder of my letter. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other in person?
Jennifer Ferguson Behringer, 23636 Irving.
Mhm.
I just wanted to say, I know as far as the district utilization plan and stuff that, it was not an easy decision and there's a lot of different factors to take into account. I just wanted to say that I appreciate the fact that different than other discussions we've had like this, like when Kennedy closed, the sixth grade academy closed and everything else. I just want to say thank you for talking to the people, listening to what everybody had to say, having the meeting that you did Monday night where there was a discussion and you guys obviously listened to it and made some changes to your plan as a result of it. And it's just, it's a big difference over what we've dealt with in the past when things like this have happened, so.
Thank you.
Caroline Pat, 6860 Jackson, and I back up exactly what she said. I appreciate having that meeting on Monday and listening because it always looks good on paper, but then when you go in to the actual buildings or whatever, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, we can't do that. So thank you for doing that with the utility and the PRC, thinking about what you're going to do and not just making that happen. And also thank you to Ms. Nichols too for everything that you did for our district. I do have a question. When you voted, one voted no, but it was hard to hear who it was it Mr. Thompson? Okay, thank you. And the other question I have is, you mentioned a lot of banking. And I know we have, like 3 banking accounts too ourselves, but can someone explain why you have so many? Are they used for different things? Or, I would imagine that's what it is, but kind of curious on that.
We can have that answer to you tonight because it's not a Q&A forum. We'll get those answers to you.
Okay,
through the
and if not, I can
superintendent
just
designee. Yep.
meet with her afterwards, but okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Mary Souza, 26640 Beverly Road. One thing I'd like to address is the parking lot. There's no lights. And Monday night, it was dark. And I don't know, this is only the second time I've been here, and since it's dark, I see no handicap parking. So there's no signage, and trying to get a wheelchair through that parking lot is a challenge. So I think that you need to have lights out there. They've got to be portable lights. If you don't have, I didn't see any out there. So I think portable lights would be a good thing. Otherwise, I mean, it's like a lawsuit waiting to happen if somebody gets injured out there because you don't have the lights out there. The next thing I wanted to discuss was Hoover School on Beverly Road. And you're gonna put an elementary school there. And what I'm wondering is, Ashley Capital demoed the track. When they purchased that property, they purchased the property with the understanding that the track is demoed. So I'm going to go under the assumption that the track behind Hoover School has been demoed. Nobody knows. Okay, so I will continue.
We can give you that answer at a
Okay.
later date.
The reason I'm asking is the reason it wasn't used was that it was contaminated. I don't know if just the track was contaminated with something that couldn't be used, but either way, I feel a study needs to be done to ensure that all the contamination is gone because it's going to be a playground for the elementary school kids. There's also going to be a retention pond behind there and an access for the semis for the Ashley Capital distribution center that's going back there. And it's 530,000 square feet. So you have bays and staging for 140 semis back there. So there again, I'm wondering how much of a berm there is, how much, what it's going to be like for the kids who are outside and the semis are going down the road. Is there pollution that's going to come into them, air pollution and that? Let's see. And another was, you discussed the monies for the schools that are going to be demolished. And you said they're like $1 million to $1.2 million per school. Is that correct? You can't answer me because it's not a Q&A. Okay, I'm going to assume that that's correct what I heard. So the money, I feel the money from that should go back into the fund for Kennedy High School. Because if it's $2 million or more, you might be able to put a pool back into the school or fix up the tennis courts that were taken out. So looking into where those monies are gonna go and if they, what you want to do with that. Okay?
All right, thank
All
you.
right.
And then just, Mary, if you make sure, did you connect with Shauna to make sure we got all the questions?
I will.
Okay, cool. All right. I just want to make sure we get answers to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, any other in person? All right, we will move to our online. Do we have any online audience? Shauna, do we have any online audience?
Good evening, Kathy Fields, 22670 Wood Creek. Not even a question, a comment. We get some really good questions up there, and it's great that you're going to let the person asking them, giving them the answer, but then the rest of us don't know what that answer is. So you might want to rethink a Q&A with your audience. Because this lady had some good questions that I'd like answers to. So either I have to do a separate email or you can answer them right then and there. That's it. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Tessa, you are unmuted.
Okay. My name is Tessa Martinez. My address is 8126 Pardee. I'm just calling again, obviously for Johnson. I wanted to know, I know it's not a Q&A, but I wanted to know if we did have to move, why our name has to change and why we can't keep the Johnson name. Because all the other buildings that are getting moved and absorbed get to keep their name but us. And that is my only question that I have.
Thank you. Any other online? Shauna? That's it? All right. Moving on to item number 9, adjournment to closed session. Ms. Block.
Okay, adjournment to closed session. Policy 137.2 pursuant to Michigan's Open Meetings Act, being Public Act 267 of 1976, and as amended, I move the board convene in closed session pursuant to 8H, material exempt from disclosure by state or federal statutes. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Thomas. Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers? Mr. Thomas? Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Motion is carried 7-0.
We will go into closed session at 6:34 p.m. We are returning from closed session at 7:44 p.m. We have no action after closed session. And then moving on to the organizational meeting of the organizational meeting. And this is the election of officers pursuant. Oh, Ms. Block, that's you. I'm taking your role.
Okay. First, okay, election of officers, policy 151 and policy 152. Election of president. Is there a motion?
I have a motion to nominate Ann Block as the school board president.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any other nominations for the office of president?
Do you accept?
Hearing none. I don't, okay, is there a motion to close nominations for the office of president?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Okay, to close nominations for the office of president and elect block must be a majority vote. Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas, Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Ms. Black is a no. No.
Did you say no?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Heath,
Yes.
okay, that passes 7-0. Motion carries. For the office of vice president, is there a motion to nominate as vice president?
I motion.
And who do you nominate?
Jody Thomas.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Are there any other nominations for the office of vice president? Hearing none. Is there a motion to close nominations for the office of vice president?
Motion.
Motion by Mrs. Shufelt. Is there a second?
Second. Second.
Second by Mr. Myers to close the nominations for vice president. To close nominations for the office of vice president-elect Jody Thomas as vice president. There needs to be a majority. Mr. Thomas? Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
That has carried 7-0. The office of secretary. Is there a motion to nominate as secretary? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Myers. Are there any other nominations for this office of secretary? Hearing none. Is there a motion to close nominations for the office of secretary?
Motion.
Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Who was first? Mr. Heath? Okay,
Doesn't matter.
Mr. Heath. Okay. It's been motioned and second to close nominations for the office of secretary and to vote Kyle Wright as secretary. This must have a majority vote. Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas. Okay, that carries 7-0. The office of treasurer. Is there a motion for the office of treasurer to nominate
Nominate Daryl Thomas.
Mr. Heath nominates Mr. Thomas? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Myers. Are there any other nominations for treasurer? Hearing none, is there a motion to close nominations for the office of treasurer?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Heath. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Myers. It has been motioned and second to close nominations for the office of treasurer and elect Daryl Thomas. There must be a majority vote. Mrs. Shufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas, Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
That motion carries 7-0.
And just to give background, every January per our board policies, we must elect officers, and that's what happens at the organizational meeting. So that's what we did tonight here. So just so everyone is aware. All right, moving on to item number 12, board member comments. Are there any?
Yes, I would like to thank Mr. Wright for his leadership this past year. He's been a wonderful president. Now he can get some sleep and his hair won't turn prematurely gray.
Good job, Kyle. Good luck, Ann.
So I just want to read just a parting letter as president to everyone. Dear Taylor School District community, I'm writing to express my deepest gratitude for the incredible honor of serving as the Taylor School Board President over the past year. It's been a privilege to lead and contribute to the success of our school district and to work hand in hand with my board colleagues and the district's new administrative team to overcome our hardships. To the public, I extend my heartfelt thanks for your trust and support. Your commitment to our schools and dedication to our students have been the driving force behind the positive changes we've achieved together this past year and will be the driving force in creating positive change in the coming year as our district transitions. Your encouragement through texts, conversations, social media, phone calls, emails, etc., throughout this journey has meant the world to me. Reflecting on the past year, I am reminded of just a few personal moments that have shaped my experience. From attending high school events such as the Taylor High School Christmas Carol Play, Taylor High School graduation, Blair Moody's trunk or treat, middle school and high school honor ceremonies, middle school and high school sporting events, attending building orientations, reading to the Kenyon and Randall Elementary classes, being a human Sunday for the Randall Elementary School, being Donkey Kong for Randall Elementary School, helping ensure the construction, home, remodel, and repair year two program, their site projects got lifted off the ground, helping make sure that happened with Bob Murray, which Bob, if you're listening or watching, I know I owe you a call. Helping Myers get the additional doors they needed to ensure our support staff for our students had appropriate office space. Secured and presented a gift from Governor Gretchen Whitmer to Ms. Cahalan's class at Randall Elementary. Secured and presented a gift from the Board of Education to Ms. Cahalan's class at Randall Elementary. Attended 26M's holiday party, attended Celebrate Taylor, attending Taylor High School NHS ceremony, attending band and choir concerts at both middle school and high school, attending elementary biddy ball championships, being a representative to the Taylor Public Schools Foundation for Educational Excellence, helping ensure / secure memorabilia with the Taylor Schools Alumni Association, which Miss Pats did most of it, so kudos to her. To attending the transportation bus rodeo. In addition to engaging with students, teachers, and parents, to witnessing the resilience and determination of our community, these experiences have left an indelible mark on my heart. It is the relationship forged and shared commitment to our children's education that have made this role so fulfilling. My gratitude extends to my fellow board members. Being elected by such a dedicated and committed group of individuals is an honor beyond measure. The collaboration and camaraderie we've shared have been instrumental in our accomplishments of overcoming the district's collective challenges, to name a few: hiring / replacing a new superintendent, 2 new board member seats, 2 new assistant superintendents, a new CFO, a new EL / MTSS director, new special education director, and an interim athletic director. It is your unwavering commitment to the betterment of our schools that has made this journey productive. As I have passed the gavel to the next president of the Taylor School Board, I'm filled with confidence in her ability to lead with grace, intelligence, and compassion. The challenges ahead are great, but so is the resilience of our community. I have full faith that under her guidance, the Taylor School Board will continue to grow, making impactful decisions that benefit the education and well-being of our students. In closing, I want to express my gratitude once again to each and every one of you, the public, my fellow board members, and our entire community. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your school board president, and I look forward to continuing my dedication to the betterment of our schools and community in my new capacity as the board secretary for years to come. Thank you all.
We didn't have a superintendent report on here, but I do want to share. So Kyle and I go way back to when I was his assistant principal, and he was a class president at Kennedy High School when I was there, and I was the activities assistant principal. And I will say, you could tell even back then that he was going to lead. He was going to always get people to come to consensus and drive a force for better and for change. And I know he will continue to do that in his role serving on the Board of Education, just from a different role now, but I appreciate his leadership, and I appreciate that he has always had that drive within him.
All right. Moving on to item number 18, adjournment. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block. Did I say Miss Wright? Or did I say Mr.? Oh. Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block, yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas. Ms. Shufelt. That carries 7-0. The Board of Education organizational meeting of January 10th, 2024 will adjourn at 7:56 PM. Have a great night, everyone.